Welcome to Amen.com. This is Auntie Jill, and this is Chapter 2 of the AA-approved pamphlet, Living Sober. Chapter 2, entitled, Staying Away from the First Drink. Expressions commonly heard in AA are, quote, if you don't take that first drink, you won't get drunk, end quote, and quote, one drink is too many, but 20 are not enough, end quote. Many of us, when we first began to drink, never wanted or took more than one or two drinks. But as time went on, we increased the number. Then, in later years, we found ourselves drinking more and more, some of us getting and staying very drunk. Maybe our condition didn't always show in our speech or our gait, but by this time, we were never actually sober. If that bothered us too much, we would cut down or try to limit ourselves to just one or two, or switch from hard liquor to beer or wine. At least, we tried to limit the amount, so we would get not too disastrously tight, or we tried to hide how much we drank. But all these measures get more and more difficult. Occasionally, we even went on the wagon and didn't drink for a while, like taking January off. Eventually, we would go back to drinking, just one drink. And since that apparently did no serious damage, we felt it was safe to have another. Maybe that was all we took on that occasion, and it was a great relief to find we could take just one or two, then stop. Some of us did that many times. But the experience proved to be a snare. It persuaded us that we could drink safely. And then there would come the occasion, some special celebration, a personal loss, or no particular event at all, where 2 or 3 made us feel fine, so we thought 1 or 2 more could not hurt. And with absolutely no intention of doing so, we found ourselves again drinking too much. We were right back where we had been, over-drinking without really wanting to. Such repeated experiences have forced us to this logically inescapable conclusion. If we do not take the first drink, we never get drunk. Therefore, instead of planning never to get drunk, or trying to limit the number of drinks or the amount of alcohol, we have learned to concentrate on avoiding only one drink. The first one. In effect, instead of worrying about limiting the number of drinks at the end of a drinking episode, we avoid the one drink that starts it. Sounds almost foolishly simplistic, doesn't it? It's hard for many of us now to believe that we never really figured this out for ourselves before we came to AA. Of course, to tell the truth, we never really wanted to give up drinking altogether, either, until we learned about alcoholism. But the main point is, we know now that this is what works. Instead of trying to figure out how many we could handle, 4, 6, a dozen, we remember, just don't pick up that first drink. It is so much simpler. The habit of thinking this way has helped hundreds of thousands of us stay sober for years. It's actually millions now. Doctors who are experts on alcoholism tell us that there's a good medical foundation for avoiding the first drink. And there is reasons now. Check out the enzyme and the other parts of this website that explain the physical medical reasons. It is the first drink which triggers, immediately or sometime later, the compulsion to drink more and more until we are in drinking trouble again. many of us have come more and more to believe that our alcoholism is an addiction to the drug alcohol. Like addicts of any sort who want to maintain recovery, we have to keep away from the first dose of the drug we have been addicted to. So that applies to everything. Everything we rely on that's a substance. Our experience seems to prove this, as you can read in the book Alcoholics Anonymous, the big book, the blue book, and in the Grapevine magazine, and as you can hear wherever AA members get together and share their experience. So that is chapter 2 on pages 4 and 5 of Living Sober. Keep listening. We're going to go the whole way through. Good practical advice in here. Thanks for listening. This is Annie Jill.